Impenifo kasem bi se nsuo tai aponchireni a oje wo saso na ebisu kiremu a emummo wei osodai a ewo nitrim how a obedeli with you na ade nyina na ebusua ono na onim kwan a odo befa so but attorney general o kiremu a nsem bi ekoso ewo highway no so a ewo so ba bonten na oba address saso na captain Kobi Smart oni Hopeson ya obi adoye eba no NPP petition na omode koma the diplomatic community na oma akasa wo matumebo na nsam no ma chechu Masrawa, so be share video we na follow Trends GH on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, NX Bibia, Trends GH. So last week, any important over the weekend here, Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, any Afanyo Markin, minority leader, Omodebe Bia say freedom of speech is under attack. Aje wunip na wembie wano, na the police for ebecho, erintinu NPP endra, omo petition, the diplomatic community, say omo step in. Na enyoma ekoso Ghana entwe ye nebusua omodane dane no ne titru ene abronye DC diplomatic community no omohwe se police for ebe release abronye DC na ebe no freedom of speech mu ensensem a NPP for de betu Ghana Attorney General of the Republic of Ghana Honorable Dr. Dominic Akuretinga Ayeni wakasa wo ho.
I think that the minority is exaggerating a lot with respect to the question of gagging of free speech. All right. There are limits. If you look at the Constitution, Chapter 5 of the Constitution deals with the fundamental human rights and freedoms. Look at Article 21, which guarantees the fundamental, right to free speech, to the right to demonstrate, okay, and then the general freedoms of Ghanaians. But there are limits, all right? You can limit free speech if, for instance, it is something that, one that can undermine public order, all right, or public morals, okay, and for instance, for law enforcement reasons. So, if someone, for instance, is inciting hatred in our society, okay, we do not expect that the minority will say that we should sit down idle as a government and allow that person to, to go on, because those are some of the things that led to wars in countries such as Rwanda. We have not gotten there, okay? But it was the use of the radio, okay? The use of the media, that incited the genocide that eventually took place in Rwanda. So there are limits to free speech, and I will say that the President of the Republic, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, is one of the staunchest supporters of free speech, because he himself, is a communicator by, he's a communication specialist. I don't want to say he was a journalist, all right, but he was into communication, and so he understands the importance of free speech in a democratic society. As Attorney General, I do understand the importance of free speech in a democratic society. And I would be the last person, okay, to want to run the rights of our citizens to freely express themselves. But I should also not be the person who will sit idle when matters are being taken into citizens are taking matters into their hands when it comes to free expression. So I don't want to comment specifically on what is the subject matter. Because it is pending in court, okay, but I believe that this government would uphold the freedom of every Ghanaian, to freely express themselves.
Attorney General Wamanansuwa, Ebano National Youth Organizer of the NPP, Salam Mustafa Endra, and Sama Odi to guess say, Omodi Omai ready, some Bebwa NDC Abain, ma webu Omai Ghana ye. Number mono, Sir NDC, Omai Jai. NPP members harassment na dia ekosona ombe make sure say this country will be ungovernable for NDC any afis no omobe weaponize omo youth base no na de enuama omobe ye no ni nyina no will make sure say this country will be ungovernable eno na asam no ekodu Attorney General ni nimu a wa react wo ho. Well,
as for the threat of arming themselves and making the country ungovernable, I think I will treat it with the contempt it deserves, okay? But as far as this government is concerned, I want to reiterate that we will respect the rights and freedoms of every Ghanaian.
So on this arrest who ensensama ekoso no ebi so ichiremu a nia ekoso ni nyina no planting a government no opeso de divert attention on enwema bi a enko yie ewo Ghana ebi kura ichiremu a oral na ato nsuo mu na efeli no enu nti ene che say arrest na de we no omode ya hye so sane ebe ya Ghana fo a enya NDC fo mu gidie eto aba mo mu boom say oral ebe ye adwuma no de o ma disappoint wo ho no sane ebe ya amanfo bebre na no o ma adwen enkoso wo ho eno na ebusua attorney general o chiremu say why no mo keka say oral ya mutu no omuntie message we
when statements like that are being made that we are doing this because oral is failing. Oral is not failing. All right, go back and check the records. I am the first Attorney General in the history of the Fourth Republic to have brought 5 corruption cases in 1 year. Go back and check the records. And what is happening in court now is rather putting pressure on them because they know that I have been so diligent in my investigations, I have been so diligent in the prosecutions that they are afraid that their people will go to jail for the acts of corruption that they engage in. And so the accusation that we are shifting focus away from oral is not something that I will pay heed to, because oral is on track and oral is going to succeed.
Now, about NPP petition and dra, omode koma the diplomatic community na trese wager by we MP Honorable Ahmed Shaib trese odi anim no ebusua ode nsem bi kra no etu dwa ho eba no abronye DC any other NPP members arrest ho ensensem asem na kodru Captain Kodo Smart na kache trese eba no nsem ni bia NPP for mo petition the diplomatic community omodi tu dwa no Captain wakasa wo.
We are not going to sit down and watch. If it is our killing us, I have told my family.
Producer, are you crazy? Hey! You are standing before the Dean of the Diplomatic Corps and you were spewing this rubbish. Honorable Member of Parliament, are you crazy? This is childish. This is rubbish. This is gibberish. It is all the ish. Mafia, my video ni son. I'm saying, Papa Uswan Kuma wahin. Adokofo e wahin. Peter McMenu e wahin. Dan Boche or he and the associative bonkwaso one question the Dean of Diplomatic Corps now Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. So we share ambassadors, embassy representatives are there are certain words in the
persecution, harassment, intimidation, and the criminalization of free speech. Mr. Kwame Mbafo Abronye DC, Reverend John Intim Fojo, who is a member of Parliament for Asen South, Paul Adomotre, who is also a renowned journalist, Daniel Adomako, Mohammed Zakor, Yaira Abewu, Fanti Comedy, Mr. Achinkwa of Wuntumi TV, Okatache Afrifa, Kofi Ofosun Kansan, Alfred Abebio, known as Adenta Kumi, Gordon Asaribidiakun.
What was that? When you mention names, they will Google. When the question of Katachi Afrifa, last month, no Katachi Afrifa Ukruma. So when then do you tell them, say, yeah, sure, yeah, Tata Katachi Afrifa, and America no one, and National Security, Razak, as one for free, IGP, as one person for, or President TV and woman who said, no, Padis no Majimi. Paul Adomotre. Obia and Neogruma. And Mammy can tell. So, who call embassy bia? And you are moon quanka party as a moon. They are not interested. It's an Anabi and Roman Kratam no coin now man destroying. They destroyed your documents because it didn't make sense. Now, yes, Afe, boy, I'm pinning the Nehade. Nanabi cry composure. He was very much composed. Which was an Anabi na. Why you fine? I've heard the Oya MP, Nanabi MP, heard the Oya MP. The Oya Honorable
decided to come with this respected number of men and women, not to come with any form of demonstration, not to trigger any form of problems. And that is why we have come here. You heard my...
Say, we didn't want to trigger any problem. So what it means is that you are telling the woman that you have the capacity of triggering a problem. So if you can cause problems and have your problem solved, why here? Look. So MP enti we ya no mutu MP no ho da we buy. Enti we enti na two tinamensa. Your Excellency, first of all, we need action. The first action is to release Abronya. Mami no John or dad. No, please. You see, Nanabi Asama okay na Akwawe say no. Wo 21 days, say we 99 days Akwawe. I say 99 days man. Na ya di chain good in nine. Say the be your own access to aduane wo baby dry 99 days.
Captain Kobio Smart na no see pen Hopeson ya obi aroye so chirem say ono so wansam kan e ba na this petition ya NPP for the akoma the diplomatic community na o wansam kan ho na ono Hopeson aroye o start ye e ba no eye past arrest bi a e call so e wo Ghana ha ene afi abronya DC ne all transit ni bi a o de atodwa e wo social media na wakasa wo ho
enura wo mo se wo makwakọ petition diplomatic call say abanwe suppressive free speech or chichin.
Oh, we can what's about
it? Nana B, one on a call for arrest of Mensa Thompson of ASEPA, and then one on a security and exchange. Nana B, the call for an arrest, and he was arrested. And then okay, say a Kufuado, ne man of the presidential jet, Eco London, Eco Koye shopping.
Razi,
why they say? A Kufuado family and for presidential data to wine. One day, Casasem.
Aho brase.
And just no mooking. Did you do kwaya? What the presidential jet call?
The tinapa, Nimundo.
That the presidential Samira for presidential jet in free, Akraham Kokumasi de Bia. Omufanko de Bia. And Sasam no Kayan, one may no. Look, Julobi, can you say, one more demonstration. Oliver Becker Vamao. 1 day, 37, yet your money per 50, 1 day.
Oh, now say democracy have demonstration against Galamsey.
Yeah.
So much a
and no what was 17 months. Yache wa munkro for 16. Hey, now 1 day, what you mean per 50? Aha, will be one more as a democracy.
Mr. Nipa ma fe bas na muyema.
Uchu muche.
VIP. And a coffee nipa yache won.
What the yaka?
That is something you can say. Serious. It's unfortunate to say me Babeka same way because I brought your DC and your personal friend. But as I say, I can't say any city. You Kruma. Richard Anani, our NPP member.
When
I brought just say or your Chrome for
Dr. Richard
Anani. One no ebra wo practice grano no wo nkrofo panie boni ebu wo ye minister no wo jejeje nkrofo ska.
No, but that statement alone, no. Richard Anani Obia, me have known Dr. Richard Anani for a very long time.
That's right.
Efie Abontin office on Pekasa.
That's right.
Or Dean.
Yes.
Or Dean. And there, or Kasa Seminole. Na obi o wa na oben no na oni di nkomo sanka e ka wo nko a na ka se ko mpese doctor ko siw abronye
yeah
no be chere baby ko na okofa apane wo ka so bi o practicing medical doctor
e ho panie money
anye ndro papa awon krofo panie body momawu. And then there was nobody in the MPP who called my own abronye to order that look contest in the echo but enye papa no.
Number 2, one general secretary, Justin Kodia, what the team man on left, right, center. A Kodia Wama, or troll letter said, or referred to the disciplinary committee. What troll letter be was that Nancy said, didn't attempt you. Let them go see baby. Yo, I know Besso or Sofu Danka Williams. Oh, Ratty Yankopo. Hey, from Rollins time, I make Danka Williams Dean. I say, in some more can ye no. Hey, asofo o say elder me say asofo no omo na ye omo ho enemies omo ye hypocrite in this country sofo pede say no obi atena say e de amroba eto no so wo ye kromfo wo ye sei eni de ka ho na sofo nyina ye din o man timi ansori o anka say no ye ntiase NPP as a party mo regional chairman say no mo ye eti samanye sa de o ya ye ntiase o ma ye bi da masala ano mo ye din wasaba be so judge mu nsam no doso minti bi mbodi nyina wasaba be so judge mu akika wadina trebe
judge dey say nan say yen odu president mahama so
president onukra de me kakra me fere nti me pese meka
odu you see aya na
asamu a wakafa mahama ho hey Kate, someone you can say who producer Gordon wo yire wo so wo yire na ya be ma ba be kan wa bonte say Kate akwa konyem Gordon yire bibini dia ti grom ha say o ya nya wo bia ma na nkondem sa de we
the omo ye no mema asem no mum ya starting foforo
ya nya wo bia amana and the video is there right now so ya can say nipa na wo accuse no say oh sorry wonim ne na ehunkura wo who so ne say oh that's one of the special assistant de bebre something malo obobo yi obo jojinapo wankasa obo seka wa wasi o enye ono a obo tedo wasi enye ono a
owi o se mayi mienu na firi
wasi mayi mienu na firi no wasa siso jojinapo atem na meka no se ne jojinapo kas wo do kokota wo beka de Ubeka die. Eti yesramu adene die. Enye. You see, dentia make us a NPP bet no position for more than 30 years or montias Edi matter no me emfa me ho. Atemo be di me enko ba bia. But I'm telling you the truth.
Inti Hopeson ya ovi adoye ochiremu a abronye DC ye ono ankasa na damfo but enuoma enye de ono Hopeson ya ovi adoye onsoso ade a enye de enye but Captain Smart de ochiremu a that petition NPP for the share so no ono de nebo enjo so but Attorney General of the Republic of Ghana Dominic Akuritinga Ayeni honorable wachiremu say eba the freedom of speech any oral ho ensensem any Threat Salam Mustafa odi betu Ghana ni nyina no wate na aban no ebetu hana no ebushua feel free na kyerɛ wadwema me comment section ho na share video we sɛ na ɛbɛyɛ afoforo so ɔmo sa ebekebe makra